Okay. Alright. Assalamualaikum. Hi. Lama lama kita tak jumpa. But yeah, and we still don't have a name for this channel. Would you believe it? After 2 years of COVID. Macam siut. Anyway. Here you go. This is we'll start off with specialized Allez Print bike check. Okay. Ke siapa? Lama tak buat video. Introducing my new Allez Print disc. Okay, this is a specialized Allez Print disc. As we all know, and specialized Allez Print disc is known for its material. Number one is aluminium, alloy aluminium material, and then it is known for its special welding, the Elusio Smart Weld. Ada orang suka, ada orang tak suka dengan welding baru ni. It's very out there lah. Certain people think it's hideous because it's too wide, it's too big, and certain people, accept it as it is. It's nothing like like a high-end steel or titanium punya welds, but I guess it gives the bike the properties or the right characteristics that we all know about specialized Allez Print. The new specialized Allez Prints comes in a few options. They do have in dalam complete bike, and complete bike punya option comes with Shimano 105 and some basic components, specialized alloy stem and bars, some standard wheels and specialized turbo tires. Okay, and they do also come in frame set options. So this is one of them, and then there's the what do you call, like a rainbow colored ones, and then there's like a pure silver ones. You can go to the website and have a look at it. Ada beberapa options dekat specialized punya website to see frame set options, but bear in mind stocks are very limited, just like other frames or brands out there. Now let's talk about this particular specialized Allez Print. Okay, this little baby here, it's a 49 centimeter frame. I'm very short, saya pendek, kaki saya pendek, tapi badan saya panjang lah, which we'll get into later about the stem. Okay, so it's a 49 centimeter punya frame. If you kalau korang familiar dengan SL7 punya fitting, the geometry and the tubing angles and everything semua exactly the same. So if you're on a 49 cm SL7, you're on a 49 cm Allez Print. 54 SL7, 54 Allez Print. So it's the same, except that the seat tube dekat Allez Print is a little bit taller because of that seat collar atas tu. Okay, 49 cm specialized Allez Print, the frame set. Okay. And then the group set is the Ultegra Di2, the inevitable move to Di2 and this, okay? Because I never liked the big shifter of the mechanical hydro disc. Yeah, I'll go with Di2, but actually it's a nice group set. Ultegra Di2. The 11-speed option though, 11-speed option, not the 12th latest and greatest 12-speed Shimano. I'm using a couple of modifications here. I've used a Roto 54 tooth chainring because obviously this is a purpose built for crits, probably a little bit of a rolling races. So I think 54, I can manage a 54 ring. 170mm Ultegra cranks. I do have a Dura-Ace chain. For those of you yang kenal saya, I'm very efficiency geek, efficiency nerd. So Dura-Ace punya chain is the fastest chain, and obviously waxed for maximum efficiency on the chain. And then I've also put some extra bit there dekat RD to ceramic speed oversized pulley wheels, purely because what else I can maximize the drivetrain punya efficiency on this bicycle. I mean, the last 2 watts can only be covered by an OSPW. Okay, so that's the grip set. Okay, now we move on to the wheels. Wheel set dekat bicycle ni adalah, you kind of have to put only one wheels on specialized bike, which is Roval. Okay, it's an in-house brand, Roval. This particular wheels are not the latest, but it is the Roval Rapid CLX. The latest one is Roval Rapid CLX2, but this is the Roval Rapid CLX, the not tubeless compatible. Okay, thanks to Peter Sagan. Okay, so the great thing about this edition, or even with the current edition of Roval Rapid CLX, is that they've made it somewhat something like the Envy SES punya road wheels, which is staggered profile. Kalau dulu Roval Rapid CLX comes in either 38, 50 or 64, but Rapid CLX nowadays only come in one particular depth, which is 51 in front and 60mm rear. So the whole idea is that, number one, you stagger the rim section. It makes the wheel more balanced in whatever wind conditions. And first experience with it, even if these wheels are actually more stable than my RSC 4550 on my Orbea Orca Aero. Okay, so in crosswinds, in huge wind gusts apa semua kan. I mean, being a smaller rider, you are a bit susceptible lah kan, senang kena tolak dengan angin. But with this Roval Rapid CLX, it's been great because of the staggered rim profiles. And also the big thing that I really like about Roval Rapid CLX ni is that it has a super wide front punya external width. I think it's about 32 millimeter dia punya external width. So you can really abide by this rule of 105 This is aerodynamic rules, rule of 105, which is rim tu kena lebih besar daripada tayar. So itu pun salah satu perkara yang boleh membuatkan rim ni lebih stable in your angle punya angin, dan juga in terms of head-on aerodynamics. So yeah, that's besides it's a Roval to fit a specialized build, I've been wanting to get a set of these. So now we move to the cockpit punya section. Handlebar, Roval Rapid, used to be called S-Works Aerofly 2. Sekarang is the Roval Rapid 40 cm center to center. Was waiting for a 38, but I think I actually like how a 40 feels when you actually sprinting. Stem is Zip SL Sprint. Saya dah lama pakai SL Sprint ni punya stem. I think ever since 2016 I have been using in a Zip punya Sprint stem ni, and I've used it once and I won't use any other stem lah basically. I just really like how stiff it is when you yank the bars, and there's no flex on the front end of the bike, and then combined with this big hydrofoam head tube on this particular bicycles, it's next level. Okay, so degree is -12, and then I know we were going to talk about the stem a little bit, how I have short legs but I have a long torso, so 140mm stem actually, -12 degree and all the way down. Okay, I feel okay with it, and some people cakap tak sakit belakang ke? Tak nah, I've done 4, 5, 6 hour ride, seems okay, tak ada masalah apa-apa. So okay, this is my position, this is my stem. Okay, so for the saddle, I know people are gonna say, why don't you use S-Works power saddle? This just doesn't work for me. Saddle ni very personal. I went with Selle Italia SLR Boost, currently on an titanium rail. Sebab this particular bike, just bear in mind, if you ever buy this bike, it only comes with alloy rail punya clamp, so you have to get separately lah. So that saddle is the 130mm punya width. Okay. Because you kind of ride aggressively, so you need a narrower saddle. The rotor on this bike, not the chainring, the rotor of the disc brake, it's I've gone with the MT 800, which is the current 12-speed, or the XT rotors. So I've gone with 140 front and rear because it's designed bike ni untuk buat crit racing and everything, so there's no massive descent ke apa ke, so 140 is good enough for disc brake. And then pedals, I've gone with Favero Asioma pedals, Uno, single sided only. Okay, because I think as much as I like data, but I think Two-sided pedals is just too much for me. I think one-sided dah cukup. It's reliable, it's consistent, it's easy to swap. Or if you travel ke, hilang basikal, pinjam basikal orang ke, you can just swap the pedals and you'll be sweet. You have power meter everywhere you go. It does run on Look punya cleats, okay? Look punya cleats, you run on the original Asioma. Probably a few more finishing touches dekat basikal ni. Satu is S-Works rib cage, 3 carbon water cages, and then computer mount bolted straight to the stem. A new brand called Frames and Gears. So ada computer mount dekat atas and there's a light mounting or GoPro mounting dekat bawah. So just to keep the cockpit tidy and everything. In regard to this setup, so my seat height is about 63 centimeter. As I've mentioned before, I do have short legs, longer torso. So as you can see, basikal ni nampak macam endurance bikes. Saddle dengan stem nak dekat sama tinggi. Saya telah menerima kenyataan basikal saya memang tak boleh ada seat tinggi dan tapi boleh ada stem panjang kan. So I've learned to grow to like it. This particular 12 degree works well for me. I just like how this 12 degree angle works with me. I've tried like 6 degree, 8 degree, 10 degree, and then the shifter kind of tilt down a little bit. I guess it's how my hand likes it to be that way. Also gives a little bit more room dekat sini if you ever wanna, you know, put your hands on the handlebar ke apa, so it's a bit more resting. Sakit sikit, but if you can stand it for 6 hours, so why not? So the bike weight is total 7.96 kg. Everything you see here is 7.96 kilograms. Never been a weight weenie before, so even my rim brake bike was about 7.6, so this is like 7.95 grams, obviously disc brakes and everything. But yeah, it's as long as it rides good, it performs how it should perform, it rides how I want it to ride, I'm all good with it. So that's my new Specialized Allez Print disc wicked bike.